Guys, Wildcats, I should say, you will not believe where I've ended up now on my crazy, crazy adventures. But I've come all the way to America with a Sharpay Evans wig and a dream. A dream to visit the resort they filmed High School Musical 2 at. Hey, there's me. There's me, I'm on the shadow. Oh my God, I'm on cloud nine right now, actually. It's so early. It took me 25 hours to get here. But this is where they filmed High School Musical 2 back in 2007. And this is kind of the side of High School Musical 2 you never got to see. So I'm giving you all the backstage passes, the access that you never got 20 years ago. Because yes, it's been 20 years since High School Musical, the first one, came out. And so I'm like, what better way to celebrate me getting older and High School Musical being 20 years old than coming to the place where they filmed the second one? Which kind of does make sense a little bit, but like, you know, we'll roll with it. This is such a stunning place though. This looks like the Gotta Go My Own Way bridge, but I don't think it is. It looks too small. This looks too small to be the Gotta Go My Own Way bridge. And if you look just over there, that part there, that's where I'm staying. Right, I am literally sleep deprived. It took 25 hours to get here yesterday. And it's now 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't think breakfast or anything opens until like 9. But I want to have a little expo because last time I came in so late, everything was so dark I couldn't say anything. But no, we're here at the Inn at Entrada. That's what it's called. And yeah, I'm just browsing now. I'm having a look around. So if you end up with liking the video, please do give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already. And let's relive our childhood, shall we? Let's relive our childhoods. Okay, here is another one of those bridges, which looks like it could be the Gotta Go My Own Way one. I feel like I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to see if I can find the Gotta Go My Own Way bridge. I really thought it was like that tiny one over there, but here is another one which it could be. It looks big enough. Wow. And these are all places where you can stay as well. So I have a place that's like, it's literally like the one over there. You see that waterfall bit there as well? Mine's just like there. And each one, it's like its own little unit, and you got your own little backyard here. Oh. Seeing if I can try and find the pool. I know there's like some tennis courts. It's not where they filmed I Don't Dance. I believe they filmed I Don't Dance off-site. It was somewhere else. So I can't show you that, unfortunately. I can't drive, so. There's a very loud duck. A very loud duck over there. It's very quiet, which is nice. But then again, it is like 7 o'clock in the morning. Oh, is that the pool? Oh my God, guys, there's the pool. I don't think it's open yet, though. I don't think it's open yet. Oh my God. There is definitely a lot more to show you, but let's show you my little apartment. So I'm staying in 201, which is interesting actually, because before I go in, the actor who played Jason stayed in 201, and the actor who played Ryan stayed in 202. So, little fun High School Musical fact there. The cast did actually stay here, and I have all of their room numbers. I wish they were still staying here though, oh my God. But yeah, here is the entrance to my humble abode. And I want to show you straight away. You can come around this side of the house to my backyard. This is all mine. Isn't that stunning? And yeah, well, I originally thought that was the Gotta Go My Own Way bridge. Right there. Right there, right where I'm staying. But I think it's too small. I don't know if it is the one. There's so many of them. Yeah, the sun is a little bit bright right now. But yeah, I have my own little slice of life back here. So come on in. I literally feel like I'm about to show you a 2-bedroom apartment with stunning views. So this is literally the main hub, the main area of my room. It's like not the biggest. Honestly, that's absolutely fine. I don't really plan on staying like in here that much, to be honest. But this is, yeah, the place where Jason stayed. So if you come here, you can ask for a High School Musical 2 fact sheet, and it tells you all of the room numbers that the cast stayed in. And yeah, we had Ryan Sanborn staying in 201, which is this one. Jason Derulo. Fireplace is really nice. And yeah, view on outside. Oh my gosh, I still need to make my bed. I'm sorry, I was too excited to leave. Got my some costumes here as well, ready to be used. And then in here we have the bathroom. And look at that hot tub. It's like a proper jacuzzi. Oh my God, and shower. It looks really nice. I do really like it in here, to be fair. And yes, I am wearing a sort of Troy Bolton inspired outfit today. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit tired, but I flew all the way from the UK. The UK, 25 hours in total. I love it. Okay, we found the pool. I've signed in. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, guys. Oh my God. And I'm the only one here, which is awesome. But there's these big ass windows right here as well, so oh my God. That looks so cool, guys. This is like literally, this is it. This is where they filmed High School freaking Musical. Oh my God. Ah, holy moly. Literally, yeah, this in the background. Look at the mountain over there too. Damn. People playing. Oh man, it looks so freaking cool. This looks so freaking cool. Oh, this is so fabulous.
It's out with the old and in with the new. Goodbye clouds of gray, hello skies of blue. A dip in the pool, a trip to the spa, endless days in my shades, the whole world according to moi. Excuse me. Thank you. Iced tea imported from England, lifeguards imported from Spain, towels imported from Turkey, and turkey imported from Maine. We're gonna relax and renew. You go.
Hit the like button.
I want fabulous, that is my simple request. All things fabulous, bigger and better and best. I need something inspiring to help me get a hook. I need a little fabulous. Is that so wrong? This won't do. That's a more. That's insulting. I need more. I need. I need fabulous. I want fabulous. Bring me fabulous hair, fabulous style, fabulous eyes, and a fabulous smile. Oh, I like what I see. I like it a lot. This is absolutely fabulous. Absolutely.
Not what I was expecting from the very first Stories from East High book. So yeah, I've come to here, and there are people around now, by the way. I have brought some Stories from East High books from High School Musical. from the High School Musical range. These came out in like 2007, 2008, when High School Musical was at its peak. And yeah, I have some of the stories. I want to give a huge thank you though to Anne. Anne sent me all of these books about 4 years ago, and I was wondering ever since then, like, when should I actually read them? What should I actually do with reading them? And so I've been saving it for 4 years, and now I'm here at Lava Springs, the real Lava Springs, to read them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be reading them here. But yeah, Anne gave me this little bundle. She said, thank you so much for being you. Your videos and sprints have got me through many bad mental health days. Your heart is beautiful. Enjoy the books. Love, Anne. And thank you so much. I hope you're still watching. I hope you've been absolutely amazing these last 4 years. I'm so sorry it took me so long to actually get to these books. But yeah, I have Stories from East High #1, Battle of the Bands, and #2, which is called Wildcat Spirit. And then we will jump ahead to #6 for Heart to Heart, and then we'll jump again to #8, which we have Get Your Vote On, and then finally we have #9, which is Bring It On. And then I do have the novelization for High School Musical too, so I thought it would be actually like really cool to watch the movie tonight if I possibly can and compare with the novelization, because like why the hell not? So yeah, I'm going to be reading these books in this video, so I hope you enjoy. I actually already read the first book already. I was just like a little bit nervous for like a long time to like start doing this, so I thought, why not read this book? And honestly, it was so quick to read. It like I just wasn't expecting it to kind of be the way it was. So in this one, we do have everyone at East High, and there is a Battle of the Bands competition, and Troy and Gabriella, they've been spending so much time together, and Chad and the boys are feeling left out. Like, of course, because like Troy can't have a girlfriend, although she's not actually a girlfriend yet. Gabriella and Troy aren't a thing yet in this one. She's just a friend. And yeah, Chad and the boys are like, guy, come on, like you're spending way too much time with Gabriella, like what about us? What about us? So with the Battle of the Bands, Troy ends up forming a band with, you know, Jason, Zeke and Chad, and he kind of leaves Gabriella out, which makes her feel a little bit left out. Taylor ends up joining Sharpie and the Sharpettes, which is a plot twist and a half. Freaking Taylor. And so again, like Gabriella feels left out. Then Ryan as well, Ryan feels left out. All this hair is like really driving me wild. Even Ryan is feeling left out as well, because he was wanting to be with his sister. Like, he loves his sister so much, and he wanted to be in a band with her. And she's like, no, I'm going to do a girl group, and Ryan will do the choreography. And then secretly behind Sharpie's back, Ryan is actually teaching Troy and the boys choreography as well. He also gets Gabriella to be his tutor, and he starts teaching her like some moves as well. So Ryan's like a full-on choreographer in this one. And yeah, like I mean, I can't say it's like good or not or anything. I'm definitely not the age range anymore, but it was, you know, fine. I thought it was dead funny that Chad was trying to come up with a band name for so long. They didn't know what to call their band. And I don't know why, but every single, well, there's only ever mention of the 3 bands. So the Sharpie and the Sharpettes, Troy and his group, and then Gabriella does a solo. And I don't know why, but they all do old songs. Like, they all get to choose their own songs, but for some reason they do. Well, Gabriella sings These Boots Are Made for Walking, and then Troy and his team do Twist and Shout, and then Sharpie and the Sharpettes do Stop in the Name of Love. And these kids can choose their own songs, by the way, and they choose those. I mean, they're good songs, but it's just weird that these kids are picking that, you know? Also, I hope I didn't have too many nip slips during my fabulous moment. I'm going to take this off in a minute though. There's definitely people going to start using the pool now. It's starting to get a lot hotter now. But yeah, sorry, like, yeah, that's the first High School Musical book done. And then we'll be jumping into #2, which is good. This one's called Wildcat Spirit. So I'll probably read this actually by the pool, and I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, I hope I don't like miss any important, crucial information as I jump from book #2 to book #6 after this. I doubt I will. I doubt I'll have anything that I'm lacking or missing in context-wise. I'm sure I'll be able to fill in the blanks.
I used to think maybe you love me, now baby I'm sure. And I just can't wait till the day when you knock on my door. Now every time I go for the mailbox, I gotta hold myself down. Ooh yeah, 'cause I just can't wait till you write me you're coming around. And I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? All right now, and don't it feel good? Ooh yeah, and don't it feel good? used to think maybe you love me. Now I know that it's true. And I don't want to spend my whole life just waiting for you. And I don't want you back for the weekend and not back for one day. And no. I said, baby, I just want you back and I want you to stay. Oh yeah, now I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. And don't feel good. I said again now. And don't feel good. Don't it feel good? Don't it feel good? And don't feel good. Oh yeah. Don't feel yeah. Oh yeah. I feel alive. I feel love. I feel love that's real. I feel alive. I feel love. I feel love that's real. I'm on sunshine, baby. Oh yeah, I'm on sunshine, baby. Oh, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and I feel good.
I am now looking to see if I can find some food, and I think I'm heading the right direction. I think I'm going to the place where they worked in the film, the country club. So there is a very strict dress code, and I do have a reservation there at 6 p.m. tonight. I really do hope they don't turn me away because it's a really strict dress code. So fingers crossed. But yeah, I haven't seen the country club yet. I think that might be it ahead. So yeah, just hoping that I get some food. Yeah, I didn't get to say that. I came in so late last night, I didn't get to see what it looked like. But oh my God, I think it's it. I think it's it. I do. I think this is the one. Wow. Lots of people in golf cars. I should probably get one myself too. I think this is where they performed Every Day. Every day of our lives. I think they had all of the chairs and things there and the stage up there. I think that's where they performed Every Day. Let's go around. Wow, and look at the mountains as well. The mountains are incredible. I don't know if this is a path or if this is just a road that I'm walking on right now, but we'll soon see. We will soon see. I'm like, should I try and play some golf? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm just looking around as well and I'm like, where exactly did Troy Bolton perform better on it? Was that like literally the right here? Is it literally just like this green grass here? I know you can see this in the background in some of the shots, but other than that, I'm like, where did he perform it? This is it, guys, this is it. Got my some iced tea imported from England, and I did ask for coffee, but they don't have dairy free. So I probably will not be able to have any coffee for the next couple of days, which is concerning. Also got myself a breakfast burrito as well, though. That looks nice. I'll dig into that. No, I'll tell you about the book first. I did, however, finish the second High School Musical book, Wildcat Spirit. I finished this by the pool, and like, I am concerned for myself reading these here, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're not great. They're really not great. And it's weird not having the music in it. Although there is actually one point in this where Sharpay actually bursts out in a song. and she is just like singing the wild cats everywhere, wave your hands up in the air, and she just randomly starts singing that in Mrs. Dobbis's class, and Miss Dobbis is like, can you shut up please? So that was really funny. But actually in this one, it's Spirit Week at East High, and there is like a dance at the end, and Troy wants Gabriella to ask him because it's one of those Sadie Hawkins dances where the girls have to ask the boys, and Sharpay says to Gabriella, oh, you have to play it cool, otherwise Troy won't want you. So Gabriella takes that a little bit too literally, and she isn't like asking Troy all week, and Troy's like, why is Gabriella not asking me to the dance? And there's loads of girls asking Troy to go to the dance with him, and he's like, no, I'm sorry, I'm waiting for someone to ask me. And then Gabriella doesn't even like really freaking ask, and then she ends up, there's a whole miscommunication trope in this as well. Well, her mum says something about moving and like her work and stuff like that, so Gabriella thinks that they're moving again, so Gabriella is like pushing everyone away, and she isn't saying anything to anyone. And this is, look, Miss Montez, I like you, I do, but this is your problem. You jump to conclusions so quickly, and there's just like so much miscommunication in not just this, but like the High School Musical films in general. And yeah, so she thinks that she's moving away. Meanwhile, her mum is not making the move or anything like that. It's just what Gabriella's thought. And yeah, so Sharpay ends up getting Troy to go to the dance with her, which is, oh, honestly, all week as well, they have to do like twin day, pajama day, and stuff like that. And it's like a little bit cringe. It feels like this is like written like a little bit younger than what the characters are in High School Musical. And obviously without the music, it's not as impactful, it's not as good. Oh, and Chad as well. So Taylor asked Chad to go to this dance too. And I feel like I'm just like talking shit about them. Yeah, Taylor asked Chad, and Chad is like, oh, I'll have to see if I'm available. I'll have to check my book and stuff like that. And he's being like a very little twat. It even says at the end, oh, I was just goofing around. I was like, these teenagers, they are working my last nerve. It's no wonder I've got grey hair, because those teenagers, Chad, there was no need. But yeah, the book ends abruptly with Kelsey and Zeke winning like Spirit King and Queen. So Sharpay didn't even win, so she was pissed about that. But yeah, honestly, guys, it's like only 115 pages, and the writing is massive. The writing is massive. I'm going to get through these so quickly, but that's 2 down, 4 to go, I guess. And now I'm going to dive into my breakfast burrito. So let's give this a taste, even though this is not going to be attractive. Beautiful. Also, fun fact, I don't even like iced tea. Okay, I'm still gonna look for the Bet On It golf course bit, but like, guys, if this is the actual golf course, people are actually playing golf. How will I be able to recreate Bet On It if everyone's playing golf? You know, like, what if someone like hits me with a ball or something? Like, there's people actually playing. What in the world? Like, I don't want to do it today, but this could be a problem. Yeah, you can definitely see that in the background. So you must do it like here. But there's like things on the ground and stuff. Like, I can't just walk on the golf course. Shit. Let's have a walk around. Let's see what we can do. It also says golf is only. All other activities are prohibited. Well. I am wondering, should I book to do golfing and then get a golf cart thing, drive a little bit further out and like pretend I'm golfing, but actually do Bet On It. Oh my god, guys. Oh, this is hilarious. I think over there as well is when Troy teaches Sharpay how to do golf. I think it was over there. I don't just want to walk on the grass if I'm not allowed, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, this is, you know what, I'm going to go back to the help desk and I'm going to ask, like, you know how Bet On It was like filmed here? Whereabouts, Daddy? Because there should be more rocks and stuff. I'm like, where are all the rocks? Okay, I have just checked to see if I can just like go on the golf course. You can't. Okay, you can't just go on the golf course. So I said, oh, like at the help desk, oh, so like could I just book to be a golfer? Like, can I do some golfing then? Like, not today, but tomorrow. And she said, oh, I can check to see if they have any availability. And she said they might do tomorrow afternoon. I would have to go back, which is where I'm going now. Honestly, I've been moving so much. I have to go back to the country club bit and say to them, hey, do you have any openings tomorrow afternoon? And then what I can do is, I think they might give me one of those golf cart things, and just like I'll just like drive to a part of the golf course and just like try and like recreate bet on it a little bit. Proven harder than I thought, I tell you, proven harder than I thought. And I didn't come all this way for nothing. I didn't come to the High School Musical 2 resort to not even attempt to do bet on it. You know what I mean? Like, what would be the point of coming? So I'm gonna go ask. I'm nearly there, and see if I can get that booked. I hope that means that nobody's gonna come with me. I hope I can just do it by myself. I had to get something from here to represent my trip. But I had myself a Pepsi, and I am about to start book number 6 in Stories from East High. This one's called Heart to Heart, so I'm looking forward to that. I think I'm gonna sit out here in the garden and read here, because in 2.5 hours, in 3.5 hours, I have my reservation, so I still have plenty of time before then. And I've been walking around, so, you know, I feel like it's nice to be able to just chill now. I also signed myself up to do golfing tomorrow, so only professional golfers are allowed on that bloody golf course. Yeah, you have to do the course. You have to drive around and do the course, and it is popular, which means there's other people there, but I don't want to golf. I don't really know how to go. I mean, I like crazy golf, so I'm going to channel my inner That's So Raven, and I'm literally going to dress up as a golfer tomorrow, and then as soon as I drive, you know, far enough out where I can still say everything and I can still do the music video, that's when I'll get my Troy Bolton on. Honestly, the lens I'm going through in order to live my High School Musical 2 dreams. I literally just started reading when I got a notification to say, you're officially a top listener of Lucas Grabeel. And that'll be because I've repeated Fabulous by Lucas Grabeel and Ashley Tisdale over and over again. But I just find that funny that I just sat down to read at the place where they filmed it, and it says I'm a top listener of Lucas Grabeel. And I'm literally right next door to where he stayed when he filmed that film. Oh my God, for a second, I almost jumped out my skin. I thought that was a crocodile. I thought it was poking its head out. Holy shit. Almost shit myself. Also, wait, why is Gabriella still calling Troy her friend? Are they not boyfriend and girlfriend yet? This image implies that it's from High School Musical 2. So why are they just friends still? Okay, I've decided to go into the jacuzzi before finishing my book. And I still have a couple of hours before my reservation. But this is so loud. Like, listen to this. Listen to this. Oh my God! 3 down, 3 to go. I have finished book number 6 in Stories from East High, and it's really making sense now why it's called Stories from East High. They really are little vignettes of like a singular story where, I mean, usually there's miscommunication that has been in every book so far. It's like a requirement at this point, as well as like some big activity happening in East High that brings everyone together. I'm like, we never had this many activities at the school I used to go to. In this one, the entire school is doing a fundraiser, or at least everyone's coming up with ideas for fundraisers for the Heart to Heart and they are in competition with West High. So East High versus West High, and Sharpay is leading the charge. And this is one of the few times where Sharpay is like actually like so lovely. Like she really does motivate everyone in the school to help with fundraising. I mean, mainly to beat West High, more so than like raising money for a good cause. But you know, she's still very helpful. She actually goes to Gabriella's house without being asked to help with the cupcakes that the decathlon group are doing. And Troy and his group are doing like this massive jump thing, like with jump rope, which I think might be a tie-in to Jump In that Corbin Bleu was in. But you know what's so funny is that Troy and Gabriella, they don't feel like a couple. And I'm telling you, Gabriella friend someone's the hell out of him every single time they meet up, like until like the last like 20 pages of the book. Every time they meet up beforehand, they're always like having to rush off. They barely spend time together, and usually one of them thinks the other one doesn't want to hang out with them. And I'm seeing zero chemistry between Troy and Gabriella. Even, right, this book includes some love letters in the middle that each of the characters has written someone else. And it's so funny because it says, East High is a pretty passionate place. Check out the secret notes and steamy valentines that have passed in class and hidden in lockers this term. They're hot. And I was like, one, they're not hot. And two, they're teenagers. Let's keep this romance in moderation. But Troy's is so sweet. He tells Gabriella that he is seeing her sitting at her desk out of the corner of his eye, and she looks so cute. My mind keeps wandering off, thinking about what an amazing time we've had together since you arrived, and I can't imagine East High without you. Like, how cute is that? And then Gabriella friend zones him. She says, I wanted you to know that I love spending time with you at the basketball court, at singing rehearsals, or just hanging out after class. You're my BFF, Troy Bolton. BFF, best friend forever. Gabriella. How are we 6 books in, stories from East High, and Gabriella is treating Troy like a friend, not a boyfriend. The rest of them are pretty tame. Sharpay gets one from Zeke. Troy gets one from a secret admirer who is obviously Sharpay. But yeah, not too much more outside of the whole fundraising stuff, the miscommunication stuff. There's actually, oh my God, I only just, guys. Oh, there's so much. Oh my God, how did I miss this? I literally just got to the preview for the next book and I was like, well, I'm not reading a freaking preview. I love whenever we have these old nostalgia books because a lot of the times they have like quizzes and things on the back. We have High School Musical live on stage, a little advertisement, and I love the old advertisements as well. Coming to a town near you in 2008. Oh my gosh. We have a Meet the Boys section there as well, which includes like Ryan and Zeke and everyone. We have a little page on Troy Bolton too. It's all about the boys. We have Chad, we have Ryan, Zeke. Ooh, love matches, Troy and Gabriella, what each of them like, him and her, and if they actually are compatible. The verdict, perfect harmony. Chad and Taylor, opposites attract. And then we have like some little quizzes and test things here. Love Destiny. Maths doesn't have to be boring. Do some cosmic number crunching to find out some cool stuff about your personality. Then do the hottie maths to find out which East High hunk could be your perfect match. Oh my gosh, someone already filled this in, whoever owned this in the past. And their crush is called Kyle. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I can't find a pen and now I can't be bothered to do math. I'm sorry. And then at the end there, we have like a dream dates questionnaire thing. Oh wait, hang on, there's even more. And this person who also had this book has already done the last one, which is take the hottie test. When I find a pen, I will do it later, but I actually now need to get ready to go for my reservation. I'm hoping that I end up wearing something appropriate since they do have a very strict dress code, in that I don't get turned away. I'm gonna feel so out of place, and especially with being such a fancy place too, but I will show you the fit before I go. Right, do I think this is okay? I'm wearing jeans, and I really don't know if they will accept jeans. So it's the only nice pants I have other than the Troy Bolton pants. But I don't know if... hopefully this looks okay. Oh my God, like, why am I so nervous? Well, guys, I was allowed in. Oh, and I had a lovely, well, I think it was like a shrimp starter and then a burger as well. And I had 2 cocktails. One of them was called an Entrada. Why is it suddenly getting lighter? Is there a car behind me? I think there is. There is. Yeah, I had 2 wonderful cocktails as well. They were lovely. But yeah, if you ever come to the Inn at Entrada, doing the country club, get that reservation in. It's a good one. I walked past my apartment. Oops. I need to walk back. It's so dark though I can't say anything. If you come to the Inn at Entrada, just know that as soon as the sun goes down, pitch black. There's not really very many street lights, like, at all. And would you look at that, we do have Disney Plus here. And I'm gonna watch High School Musical 2 with a fireplace on.
What time is it? Summertime. It's a vacation. What time is it?
Oh, and you'll be a prince to Angor Shakes on the hour as the sun moves.
Can I just say, I'm on Mr. Fulton's side a little bit. He tells the Wildcats their jobs because they've gotten jobs at this country club for the summer. And everyone is pissed about it. Like, what were they expecting? Just frolicking around all summer, doing nothing? Literally, the man just tells them what to do. And they're all like, oh my God, he's the worst. Like, what do you mean? I need Benjamins, but this ain't worth the stress. What stress doing a job? Even Taylor saying the boss is such a creep. He hasn't really done anything untoward. He's just told them what to do. Interesting that, isn't it? This is what age does to you guys. You start to side with the adults. It's sobering.
I'm not saying I'm gonna dance at the show. But if I did, what would you have me do? Little League World
Gay.
Newport, Rhode Island.
You know what I said about movies and summer and just being together.
I'm sure you did. At the time, I also meant what I said. I want to remember this summer. But not like this, Troy.
I gotta say what's on my mind. Something about us doesn't seem right these days. Life keeps getting in the way. Whenever we try, somehow the plan is always rearranged. It's so hard to say, but I gotta do what's best for me. You'll be okay. I got to move on and be who I am. I just don't belong here. I hope you understand.
Good morning. It is my final day here, which is crazy considering I feel like I've just got here. And there's a couple of birds shouting at each other. So I hope they pack it in because I'm about to give an update. Come on. I didn't really get a chance to read anything last night. Just love about that there, just right there. Love the bridge so much. But yeah, okay, I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk, please. Shh. I had a nightmare last night that a school had to do a kind of event here on my last day here. And they were like running around and stuff. And I was worried that I wouldn't be able to get all of the things I wanted to get done because of them. So that was my nightmare. And yeah, I didn't really get a chance to read anything last night. I was too hyped to watch High School Musical 2 in the High School Musical 2 resort. So that's what I did. I watched all of it. And then I was practicing some Bet On It moves. And I think I've got it down. Got it down to a T. T's in Troy. And yeah, so I'm on my way to the pool now. And yeah, watching that film, honestly, I was like, I do not belong here. Like, this resort is like way too grand for me. Like, even last night at the meal too, I just felt so out of place. Like, I just didn't feel like I belonged here, you know what I mean? But I've only got one day left, and then I'm out of here. I'm only a few chapters into the 8th book, which is called Get Your Vote On. I had to stop reading because why do we have this Ryan gay erasure in this series? Like, come on, he's gay. Like, they did it in High School Musical 3, and they're doing it in this as well. But I wanted to actually go back to the book I read before, number 6, because I totally forgot there is actually an original song in this, and it's so shit. It is so shit. I'm so sorry. Whoever wrote this book, Helen Perelman, honestly, I'm sure you're lovely, but this song is shit. It's called Flowers, and you know how they were doing the whole like Valentine's Day thing? Well, this is a song that Ryan and Sharpay sing. How do you say you're special to a friend? What gives you the power? Sharpay sang. A flower, Ryan sang in response. Yes, Sharpay bellowed in perfect pitch. Send a flower and make a donation to the United Heart. You'll be doing your part. And that is all that she wrote. Like, that's so bad. Like, it's No Flowers by Miley Cyrus. But even just like, I know it's just like a couple of lines, but still. How much did Disney pay her to write that shit? But anyway, yeah, currently on book number 8. And in this one, Sharpay and Troy have to sort of battle it out with one another to get either money for the gymnasium or money for the drama club, because the principal said there's only enough money for one of those to get like renovated, to get, you know, like money endorsed into it or whatever. And so yeah, they're competing head to head. Obviously Sharpay is not going to fight fair, but I just got to a part where there's a girl called Ashley, and apparently Ryan has had a crush on her for years. And I'm just like, come the fuck on. No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Don't lie to me. And Gabriella is also pissed when Troy asked for help because she wanted the decathlon team to get some kind of funding, but they weren't even considered. So when Troy was like, yay, like we can, you know, fight to get money for the gymnasium, Gabriella was like, So once again, she's not being honest with her feelings. She's avoiding him a little bit, and it's just going to cause trouble down the line. Seriously, these two are not compatible. Okay, I stand corrected. Literally 2 pages later, Gabriella confessed how she's been feeling to Troy, and Troy kind of brushes it off, but at least she's been honest now, so I'm eating my words. Okay, there's another song that Sharpay and Ryan have sang to the school. Hey, hey, we want your vote, for that we'll sing any note, because we want a groovy stage, now that musicals are all the rage. Ryan wrote this one. Work harder. You know what? This one had a lot of important things to say, especially about voting and how every vote matters, with the students thinking, or at least some of them thinking, oh, it doesn't matter if I vote because someone else is going to vote. No, 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 no. Every vote matters, whether it's to do with the budget at school or like presidential elections. Your voice matters. And I actually think this one did such a great job. It's showing how much your voice matters and how at the end, it's not really about the people running, but about the people in general, about what you can do for them, not the other way around. And that is something that Troy does have to learn by the end. I mean, also Sharpay, does she learn it by the end? Debatable. But at the end, they compromise and the votes actually get split 50-50 between them. So they end up having to make some compromises and do something for both the gymnasium and the drama club. And it's actually like really cool, like really nice. And Gabriella manages to step in and also help at the end there too with some of her suggestions of what they can do. So it was a good one. Probably like my favorite one so far, to be honest. Even though there wasn't really like any singing apart from that awful little bit that Sharpay and Ryan sang, and then a little Wildcat chant, because what team? Wildcats. What team? Wildcats. Wildcats. Get your head in the game. You know what I mean? It is now 10:30 a.m. and yeah, I've still got 4 hours until the golf course, so I might as well just go ahead and continue lounging by the pool, and or maybe I might go for a wander. I might go to the place that does the takeout food. I might do that actually, and then potentially sit by the country club too. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Maybe let's make a move on. Instead of get your vote on, let's make a move on. Guys, I know I should not be saying how much I'm enjoying these books, but this one was a good one, okay? This is the last Stories from East High book that I have as well, and I'm a little bit sad now, I'm not gonna lie. This one, we went back to basics. We went back to that ski resort that Troy and Gabriella met at in the very first High School Musical. So we go back to there, and like Sharpay goes, Ryan goes, Zeke goes, like the whole gang goes essentially. And it's like so sweet. Sharpay, there is like a kind of karaoke contest, and she doesn't want anyone else to win. She's been practicing with Ryan, but Ryan has got his eyes set on a girl called Savannah. And I'm like, oh nah. Again, why are we forcing this heterosexual Ryan in these books? It is straight propaganda. I'm not falling for it. I am not falling for it. But there's an exciting moment where Sharpay gets lost and people go and search for her, but it's actually Zeke who tells someone about like where Sharpay was and stuff. So Zeke said something that saved Sharpay, so Sharpay loves Zeke. And I've always stand Sharpay and Zeke together. I always have since the very beginning. So they end up performing together at the karaoke, and Sharpay is like actually so impressed. And you know, she has a change of heart as well. She tries to sabotage Gabriella and Troy's performance by telling the guy to like, you know, sabotage it. But after she nearly dies and she performs with Zeke, she realizes that she should not be tampering with other people and that they should have fun too. So it was really sweet. It was like a really good one actually. Not much else to report as well. Chad pretends that he's like hurt himself too much so that he can hang out with Taylor, but also because he's not good at snowboarding, he's a little bit embarrassed about it, so Troy tries to teach him, and then Troy teaches Gabriella as well, and there's actually good chemistry between Troy and Gabriella in this one. It's been lacking in all the other ones I've read, but in this one, they have good chemistry. So yeah, that is all of the Stories from East High. I still have the High School Musical 2 novelisation to read, which I will do later. It is now nearly 1 p.m. and my golf thing is at 2:20 p.m. But I double checked with them before I came back here, and they said, oh yeah, if you come an hour beforehand and we can run things through with you. I was like, an hour? What have you got to tell me for an hour? I don't even like golf. I'm only doing this so I can get on that bloody field so I can do better on it. I don't actually want to golf. What do you mean, like an hour of information? An hour of what? An hour of what? So I'm a little bit scared about that now, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my God, what have I got myself into? But I keep telling myself, what would Raven-Symoné do? She would dress up as that golfer and she would pretend with all of her might. So I had better get ready now, get my Troy Bolton outfit on underneath this, because I can't have like normal clothes and stuff, because I'm gonna hide my Troy Bolton outfit under this. So hopefully this is okay to wear. Honestly, I love this. This is so comfy, but I feel like if I go with my Troy Bolton outfit on, they'll know straight away. Like, they will clock me and be like, you're not actually here to golf, are you? You're here to recreate that iconic Battle.net performance, aren't you? And I'd be like, yeah, guilty as charged. So we have to hide our outfit for now. Say hello to my golf car. And I'm so bad at driving it. Let me tell you, I don't even know how to drive it properly. I don't even know how to reverse. So I just park like this. I would show you how I drive, but it's probably best I don't try and film and drive at the same time. It's kind of fun, but I'm still a little bit scared. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do some practice now, which, oh God, I'm going to be awful at, but we'll just see how I get on here. We'll see how I get on. Okay guys, so I'm not doing the golf course because that was the manager who came up to me and he was like, you're not a golfer, are you? You don't know how to do this, do you? I was like, no, I really don't. And he said, are you here for High School Musical? I was like, yeah. He was like, you know, you can come back at 4:30. There'll be no one around if you want to like do your thing. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. Because I did not want to do 18 holes. Like, have you seen how massive it is? That would have taken me 2 to 3 hours. 2 to 3 hours to do. So he was like, oh, we can refund you and everything, that's absolutely fine. But yeah, you can come back at 4:30 and that'll be fine. So that's what I'm going to do. Very excited that I don't have to, honestly, I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. Okay, I'm driving. Oh my God, this is so scary. This is genuinely so scary. Oh my God. There's someone coming as well. I'm going slow. I am going slow. Oh, I'm so happy. Again, I'm so happy I don't have to do that. Okay, I'm going a little bit faster. Oh. There's someone letting me past. Bless them. Ooh. Steady yourself.
Everybody's always talking at me. Everybody's trying to get in my head. I wanna listen to my own heart talking. I need to count on myself instead. Don't you ever lose yourself to get what you want? Don't you ever get on a ride and wanna get on? Don't you ever push away the ones you should have held close? Did you ever let go? Did you ever not know? I'm not gonna stop, that's who I am. I'll give it all I got, that is my plan. Will I find what I lost? You know you can't. Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. I wanna make it right, that is the way to turn my life around. Today is that day. Am I the type of guy who means making. I don't wanna make the same mistakes. Did you ever doubt your dream will ever come true? Did you ever blame the world but never blame you? I will never try to live a lie again. I don't wanna win this game if I can't play it my way. I'm not gonna stop, that's who I am. I'll give it all I got, that is my plan. Will I find what I lost? You know you can bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. I wanna make it right, that is the way to turn my life around. Today is the day. Am I the type of guy who means what I say? Bet on it, bet on it, bet on it, bet on it. Oh, hold up.
Oh, I've got a wedgie at the back of my arse. Oh. So I've just done bet on it, and I had to. It's now like 6:30 p.m. and I got here at 4:30, but there was still people playing, and I was like, oh, I mean, I can come back in like an hour and a half. So at 6, I came back, and I've just been gyrating. There's still people around, definitely still people watching, and all of that jazz. But you know what? I was like, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. If I don't do it, I'll just kick myself for not doing it. But I do have a reservation in like 25 minutes, and I need to get changed. Like, I've got grass stains all on my my knees, so I need to get changed, come back, and that's pretty much it. I need to finish off the High School Musical 2, but what is this camera doing? There we go. And yeah, so and I feel like the people who let me use the golf course are like waiting as well, like they've been kind of in the background as well, kind of just watching a little bit. It's fine, totally fine. So yeah, I now need to go over and say thank you, because yeah, they have given me their life, essentially. They have saved my life. Could not have done this without them. So big shout out to them for letting me do this. But also, sun is setting, and it really is looking so stunning. Oh. I've just had 3 cocktails and I think I'm a little tipsy, and I need to walk back to my apartment, and it's just so dark. It is so dark, but I'm definitely feeling rather tipsy right now. I'd be so much better right now if I could actually fucking see. Oh my god, the sprinklers are on. I just got sprayed. I was like, what the fuck is that? But the sprinklers are on. Ah, that's so cool. Remember that time Troy and Gabriella tried to have the picnic and Sharpay told them to turn the sprinklers on? Ah, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just kind of want to run in it. Oh my god, these ones have gone on too. Oh my god. I made it home in one piece, and I had an absolutely lovely dinner. I also had a creme brulee. Keep your voice down low, because I couldn't leave here without one. And yeah, I had 3 cocktails. I'm feeling it. I really am feeling it. And I have since finished the High School Musical 2 novelization. And you know what? Sometimes we should just leave things alone. You know, do we need a novelization of a musical? Because they obviously can't do the music. And you can't get the heart of a lot of the characters without those songs. So like, for instance, Gabriella, when she leaves and she sings I Gotta Go My Own Way, in this one, they have that little confrontation, and then Gabriella's just like, okay, gotta go. And then she's gone. And I'm just like, I can't feel anything. I can't feel anything there. Like, none of the songs are really mentioned apart from Humu Humu Nuku Nuku Apawa'a and You Are the Music of Me Sharpay's version, and then Every Day a little bit. And do you want to know how All for One is mentioned? It had been a night to remember, and the fun only continued the next day when the club was closed for an employees-only party. Everyone, including Sharpay, hung out at the pool. They even sang and danced a little. Later that night, the Wildcats were lying on the golf course. Like, you're telling me you're skipping through all of these. Bet on it isn't even mentioned. We don't even hear about Troy going onto a golf course and pouring his heart out or anything like that. I'm just like, what's the point? What is the actual point? The things that were added, you do get like added bits of dialogue every now and then. So for instance, in the classroom at the very start, Sharpay goes, oh, don't you think that cloud looks like Jessica Simpson? Now that is the kind of literature that I am reading in 2026. Don't you think that cloud looks like Jessica Simpson? No, I actually don't. One bit that I did like that was mentioned was how they got Gabriella to the talent show at the end. And you do have Chad and Taylor going to Gabriella's as she's doing homework. And they're like, hey, you're coming with us. And Gabriella's like, what? And they're like, yeah, we're going to be allowed to do the show now. And Gabriella is like, okay, right on. And oh, the whole Chad and Ryan swapping clothes thing wasn't even mentioned. Honestly, these books were trying to squish those gay rumors. Really went above and beyond to make Ryan heterosexual. But yeah, I still felt bad for Troy. But, you know, he does start to become a little bit different by the end. And obviously Sharpay is sabotaging all the Wildcats by giving Troy all of the attention and allowing Troy to have a leg in the door and get his scholarships and things like that. But it's also so unfair the way that Troy's friends treat him as well. It's not just a one-way street here. And even Troy is like, oh, my parents are saving up pennies so that I can, you know, go to college and stuff. So obviously like, this is a massive deal. Like this is beyond anything that the Wildcats all just want to do their little songs and dances. Well, apart from in this, where you don't hear anything about the songs. Like, this is a really serious thing. And yeah, it could really help Troy. But his friends are just like, but I digress. It's fine. It's a fine book. Again, I'm not the target audience for this anymore. And if you just want to read the story of High School Musical 2 in a very condensed format without the songs, I would recommend this. But who would want High School Musical 2 without the songs? Saying that though, it is very late and I haven't even packed yet. And I have my taxi booked for 5:30 a.m. so that I can catch my flight at 7:30 a.m. So I really should pack. And pray to God I don't have a hangover after these cocktails. But I want to thank you so much for watching this vlog and allowing me the opportunity to live my Lava Springs dreams. What team? Wildcats. And I know my singing will be atrocious. I know the dancing and the clips will be cringy. But I hope I still made you smile. I hope I still made you laugh. No matter what. If I at all made you feel happy, then amazing. But yeah, don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave all your comments down below. Let me know your favorite High School Musical 2 moment, your favorite High School Musical 2 songs as well. I would love to know. And a huge thank you to my channel members for making videos like this possible and your never-ending support. If you'd like to join my membership, the link is down below. What more could I possibly say other than we are one for all for one.
Everybody, all
Yeah! Woo! Oh god, that was terrible.